All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about everything Say. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing so much love on the original Say update that I made. Continue supporting, and I will continue to bring out these updates for you guys. So if we're looking at Say right now, as the entire market is picking up as of February the 8th, we did see BTC closing back about $43,000, which I've been talking about for quite some time. And, that has been taking the entire market up with it, which is a huge plus point, of course. And Say is one of the top gainers. You can pretty much see it's up 8.5% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative, with the price currently sitting at 63.5 cents. Not bad. And it's also up 4.6% in BTC comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap, on the other hand, is currently sitting at $1.55 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 162.7 million. Not bad at all. But let's talk about the price, of course, because that is what everyone is here for. But before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So starting off with Bitcoin, of course, if you do not watch my other updates, I'm sure you guys do not know what's happening with BTC. So we're going to kind of briefly take a look at Bitcoin and give you guys the importance of this move and why it's impacting the entire market, including Say. So as you can see this for yourself, Bitcoin was able to close the daily candle for the February 7th, a daily candle above that key resistance. And this is pretty much almost a month later after breaking below that. And we have finally closed back above that. So this is a huge plus point. And if you guys know, I've been emphasizing this level for literally since we broke below it. I was talking about that exact same level. We need to get above it. We need to get above it. And, we have finally done that. So, of course, we're seeing a little bit of a resistance coming up. If we're able to clear that, I kind of mentioned that in one of my other updates that, we will see Bitcoin flying back to $45,864. I'm very confident about that if we're able to clear that resistance. But now that we have that out of the way, let's take a look at Bitcoin Dominance Index. So, Bitcoin Dominance Index hasn't really seen a spike like what we have seen back on December 29th leading up to the New Year's. But we have seen a little bit of an uptick compared to yesterday. But again, is this even a surprise? Because we did see Bitcoin make a move, and that is going to impact that. But let's take a look at Say, because Say is looking really, really nice. And what I mean by that is if you picked up some Say just yesterday at 57.79 cents, you are up right now about 12%. And not only that, we could potentially be seeing some massive price explosions for Say in the upcoming days ahead of us. And the reason as to why I say this is because we're facing some key resistance for Say now. And this resistance, I can kind of paint the picture for you guys. You can pretty much see this for yourself. This resistance, literally where we are currently at, is a resistance. You can see several wicks below it, and that's exactly where the price is currently stopped at. And if this is able to break out, we could push back up to the resistance at 75.69 cents, which again, if you want to put it into price perspective, that is an 18.49% move from the current price levels. And if that is able to break out, then we could be potentially heading to a new all-time high. So if you're a Say holder, I know a lot of people want to see that a $1 price point, because a $1 price point is a psychological price point, as we all know. We have seen a top at around 87 cents, not even close to 96 cents or anything like that. But it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. And speaking about all-time high, last time we did a double top was on the 17th of January. So we're almost approaching a month time frame. But if you want to put that into perspective, in order for it to hit a new all-time high, 39.28% from the current price levels. As of now, it's DeFi. That's what a lot of people like discussing. DeFi is still nowhere near its competitors, but of course that should not be a surprise to any one of you at this point. But as more and more projects launch, I think the organic growth will come in, and potential of farming too. Potential of farming, because the narrative for layer ones and layer twos on top of that, airdrops. Everyone is hunting the latest airdrop, and I think we could see, a full on interest flowing into Say itself. Once we do see more protocols launching, people could start farming Say. And as you know, if you want to farm, you need to actually purchase Say. So this is where the excitement comes into play. But, we're going to take it one step at a time. Of course, we have compared it to Phantom. I've, compared it to Phantom, which is also a competitor of Say in a way, which has been in the markets for quite some time. And I kind of gave you guys some price projections. If we were to see, Phantom's all-time highs, I put that into perspective. We could see Say making more move towards the upside. But in terms of, this is something I want you guys to understand really, really carefully. In terms of long-term, adoption, it still needs to prove itself. And I'm going to put that out there. It still needs to prove itself. If you're going to come and compare it to Solana right off the bat, I think that is just not the fair thing to do, or even Cardano, even Sui. It needs to prove itself, and that is something that I think everyone can agree upon. But as far as its price is concerned, of course the native token itself is showing a lot of strength and should not be a surprise at this point. Let me know down below what you guys think and what are you guys most excited about. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.